Hello and welcome back to Russ's Movie Corner. My name is Russ, and as you can see, I am not sitting in front of my movie corner. I have my How Sharp Is Your Sword shirt on, and I don't have a movie next to me because, again, I am not sitting in front of my movie corner. I am in Kansas visiting my girlfriend for the Christmas holidays, and as of right now, it is 6 days to Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you wherever you live. And this video that I'm going to be covering today um, is a response to a person called the Bible Chick. This actually appeared in my notifications. So right up here under notifications, YouTube tagged me in this. I don't have any clue who this person is or what's going on. So I thought I would go ahead and throw this video up and kind of shove this out and do some things from there. Also, sorry about the audio quality. Okay, so this video, this gal named the Bible Chick, she is doing a video, and this particular guy is saying that he is going to counter each thing you say after you say it. So watch the full thing to hear my thoughts on all the things you say. Afterwards, you can explain why you think I'm wrong in the comments. And so I'm not going to respond in the comments, son. I'm just going to respond to you right here. On my channel. And I might, after I get this edited and uploaded to my channel, I might just tag it in the comments to say, here's my full response to you. It's only 10 minutes and 51 seconds. We are going to be talking about a few different things in this video. So it may be 1 or 2 parts long. We'll see how long it takes me to get through it. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and start.
Does it feel like every single Christmas just keeps getting darker and darker and darker, and just even in the portrayal of Christmas in itself in Hollywood, how it used to be deemed as joyful and happy and just these innocent Santa Claus movies, that now it's just twisted and has went down more of a satanic route.
Okay, so before I answer this, I'm going to say that there was a movie called Black Christmas back in the 70s that was about a guy who was a mental patient who escapes on Christmas, and he basically like kills young women, skins part of their body, and makes those skins into like Christmas cookies. Okay, it was a pretty graphic, pretty brutal movie. But it didn't have to deal with Santa. I understand what she's saying, because you have movies like Bad Santa, and I think she's responding to this new movie with Jack Black called Dear Santa, which there's this dyslexic kid who, instead of, you saw the little envelope there, instead of spelling out Dear Santa, he spells out Dear Satan. Okay? So the point being that Hollywood has been trying to take Santa Claus and try to change him for the worse, okay? And now they've basically made it that Satan is trying to play Santa Claus, and he's trying to like corrupt this good kid and do all this other stuff. I mean, it's absolutely stupid. It's a dumb premise, and it never should have been made. Let's put it that way. Now, what is she acknowledging? I don't understand this question that you're trying to ask here. You say, so you acknowledge that it's just for good movies intended for teens? Well, like, most of the time when people see Santa Claus, they're going to assume that Santa is for families. not for just adults. Do you understand? So what she's trying to say there is that there used to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Jack Frost, Charlie Brown Christmas, Garfield and Friends Christmas special, the Garfield Christmas special, where John goes back to the farm and Odie gets, makes a present for Garfield and does some different things. They were intended as family entertainment for the holidays, not this kind of stuff like Bad Santa or Dear Santa, where you have perverted Santa. I mean, even movies like The Santa Claus, where Tim Allen accidentally kills Santa and then, like, becomes Santa Claus because he pulls out the little card and reads it and, like, then starts to morph into Santa Claus, okay? And, and there's some other things that are going on during that, but that's kind of the whole premise of the movie is that he's becoming Santa Claus throughout the year. Like, he's gaining weight, he's growing a beard, he shaves it off, he grows it back, he's like, I don't understand what's going on. And then these elves come and pull him to the North Pole, and they're like, dude, do you understand what's going on? Even movies like Elf, which are silly, goofy fun, A Christmas Story, It's a Wonderful Life, A Christmas Carol, those type of movies are intended more for, yes, adults watch them, but they're intended more for kids. Okay? And they're a family movie. They're something that you can sit down and watch with your family at Christmas. Now, granted, you're probably not going to watch A Christmas Carol with, kids, like really young kids, like maybe 3, 4 years old. But once they get past a certain age, I'd say probably 6 or 7, you could start watching movies like that and people will enjoy them. Okay? Because they're fun family entertainment. That's the point. Okay? So I wouldn't say that it's just for teens. Because I don't understand what you're saying here so you acknowledge that it's just for good movies intended for teens. I don't understand the argument there. Okay? That seems like a bad grammar, like really trying to be rhetorical question that you're trying to ask that doesn't have a point to it. You're not responding in that respect. You're just trying to make a statement that doesn't come across, okay? And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to say that Christmas specials, specifically holiday Christmas specials, are typically reserved for families. Do you understand that? And those that I've mentioned previously are the ones that I'm talking about, if that makes sense. I'm hoping that's coming across. Supposedly Noah is giving the creation account, which was somewhat the creation of the world from Genesis, but it was showing scenes of evolution happening. Like, it literally had a fish swim up to the shoreline and grow legs and grow a long tail and become a lizard. Which source? You don't have a source on that, buddy boy. Sorry, Darren Aronofsky, you can't make that claim. And that's the same thing with this whole thing with Mary. Source?
Of the world. That would be the one holiday that he would attack. And
it's true. Um, okay. Yes, it is really that day. There has been a war on Christmas for years, son. Where have you been? Living under a rock? I mean, like, for the longest time, you can't go to a Starbucks in the United States and get Merry Christmas. It's season's greetings or Happy Holidays. Or they just don't even put anything on their cups and just make a blank red cup. That's a war on Christmas, son. Like the over-commercialization of Christmas. That's a war on Christmas. It's taking Christ out of Christmas by making it all about the holiday deals and not about the actual day itself, which is what we're celebrating, the ultimate gift. Okay, no evidence. Well, son, I beg to differ because I have 4 eyewitness accounts of special powers of Jesus, what you want to call special powers. Okay, I have 4 eyewitness accounts of Jesus. What do you have? Nothing. You have your opinion. That's what you have. Okay? And as for being related to a deity that you're not also convinced exists, that's on you. Okay? Because again, I have 4 eyewitness accounts. Okay? Including eyewitness statements from a guy who baptized Jesus and heard a voice from heaven. Okay? And also, there were probably some of the guys who were eyewitnesses to that who were there at the riverbank the day that Jesus got baptized. Okay? Because according to the book of John, a couple of them were actually sitting there when he came up and got baptized and heard the voice. So, again, we have eyewitness accounts. What do you have? You have a statement that means absolutely nothing because you don't have any facts to back up that statement. It is objectively false, but it's also a subjective opinion because it's your opinion and it's not based on fact. That's the difference between subjective and objective, son. Learn it.
Sadly, he's even succeeded in Xing out Jesus' name altogether. Today, many happily say and wear Xmas, which as Christians, we are not allowed to be upset about this. We are told we are being ridiculous when we say things like, keep Christ in Christmas, or bring back the Christ in Christmas. But personally, I'm not a fan of Xing out Christ's name, whether it is in Greek or not. But that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you think.
Actually, it's not, son. Because most of the average viewers probably didn't even realize that when you write Xmas instead of Christmas, that you're actually taking Christ out of Christmas. Okay? Because it's not like you're making an actual cross to say Christmas. Okay? You're writing an X, which is shorthand notation, sure, but it's not Christmas. Okay, Xmas is not Christmas. Xmas is Xmas. Because I don't know if this guy knows this, and he probably doesn't, because it seems like he's extremely ignorant of these things. But one of the things that a lot of people don't really understand about Christmas is that it's a shortening, because we do this in English. We tend to kind of slur words together, okay? And it originally was Christ's Mass.